Hey, so in this video, we're going to review the VirgoCX platform, which was the second cheapest platform overall after testing 18 crypto exchanges in Canada. We're going to compare the fees, the spreads, the features, all that good stuff. So let's jump right into it. So overall, VirgoCX had a 0.66% purchase fee for buying Bitcoin. This was second cheapest overall. They have 5 to 10 features. They have 58 cryptocurrencies at the moment, and they have free Interac e-transfer and withdrawals, and you can cash out Canadian dollars. They are beginner friendly and advanced features, so they have a little bit of everything for everyone. And the Bitcoin withdrawals are actually free, which only a couple platforms offer. So overall, VirgoCX is a very inexpensive platform that has a lot of cryptocurrencies in Canada. This is one of the best platforms for Canadians at the moment after testing all of these options. Now, if we scroll down to my recommendations, I put Newton and Endax as the best overall, but VirgoCX is the best runner-up to these platforms, and I'm going to be adding VirgoCX to this list somewhere down here because it competes with Newton and Endax as well. And then I have Binance and KuCoin as the best options for more features and more cryptocurrencies. So VirgoCX is one of the best options for Canadians alongside Newton and Endax. And if we filter the purchase fees, you can see these are the top 3 platforms. These guys offer the most coins, the most features, the cheapest deposit and withdrawals and all that stuff for Canadians. And then if you want extra features and hundreds of other cryptocurrencies, that's when you would make a second account on Binance or KuCoin and just deposit crypto onto these platforms to be able to explore the crypto space even more. Now let's look at VirgoCX more in depth. So this is the main dashboard when you log into the account and the user interface that you'll see. And on the left side of the screen, you have all the 58 coins that you can trade. As I scroll down to the bottom, and you can see that. You have a quick trade here. So this would be what, like, if you're a beginner, you can just use this very easily. If you want to buy 1 Bitcoin and you just click proceed, or you can sell, that is the quick trade. Then you have your your portfolio allocations here, and then your quick access to your markets trading pairs. On the left side of the screen is your navigational menu, so you can click fund your account, and this is our deposit and withdrawals. So one of the cool things with VirgoCX is they give you the option to hold US dollars in your account, so you can do free wire transfers of a minimum $500, and you can withdraw USD as well. So not a lot of platforms offer that. That might be helpful for you, but for the standard Canadian deposit and withdrawals, the fees are now free. Last year there was a fee, so it's nice that they made this free. You have free e-transfers and wires, and these are the limits. And you can see the same thing, it's free withdrawals as well, and these are the limits. So as far as funding and withdrawals goes, VirgoCX is as good as any other platform. And since we're talking about withdrawals, let's look at the crypto withdrawal fees. They've actually made Bitcoin completely free. Ethereum is completely free to withdraw. So is Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, USDC. That's a big one. And most cryptocurrencies are now free. Wow, so they must have updated this very recently, because before there used to be fees on a lot of them. But yeah, so crypto withdrawals are definitely free. That is amazing. On some platforms, USDC can be like 35 to withdraw. So now that it's free, that is a big reason to use VirgoCX if you want to be sending crypto to other platforms or wallets or exchanges, stuff like that. So that's great. The next tab they have is the advanced trade, which looks like this. And here you have charts from TradingView, and you can use your technical indicators and stuff like that and filter the charts. If you're an advanced trader, that's what you can do. And then you have market and limit orders. I believe these are the only 2 options here, and that is the platform. There are no order books that you can see, and no other advanced order types other than these 2. And here you have your trading pairs, which you can filter between Canadian and US dollar trading pairs. Now you can deposit and withdraw US dollars, but the only trading pair you have is Bitcoin USD, and then most of the trading pairs are in Canadian. If we go back to the main page, then you have activities, so you can see basically your transaction histories, data export, and then they have a referral program, so you'll get $30 free when you trade $100 on the platform. I'll put a link to that below if you want to sign up. And then they have their help center, which will open in a new tab and take you just to a bunch of articles, pretty standard. And then another unique feature they have is their NFT, and they also have an OTC service. So if you are trading large amounts of crypto over $30,000 in a single transaction, you can check out VirgoCX OTC. And another thing they have is an NFT brokerage service. So this isn't going to be for everybody, but they help you find, trade, and collect NFTs with their brokerage services. So it's basically just a middleman. If you want to buy something, I guess they help you out with that. And you can check that out here. These are the commissions. So that's unique. I don't think there's any other platform in Canada doing an NFT brokerage service. So that's basically the entire platform walkthrough. They also have a mobile app. If we look at features on here, we compare the coins. So they have 50 coins, which is 10th place out of 18. which is right here. Number of features is 5 to 10. So if we filter that from top to bottom, that is just like average for sure. You know, if you really want a lot of features, you're going to go to like Binance or Gate.io or KuCoin or even Crypto.com. VirgoCX has a mobile app, instant buy, which you walk through, pro trading. So this is basically the stuff we walk through. They do not have margin, futures, crypto credit cards, other rewards, or anything like that. They basically just let you buy and sell 50 plus cryptocurrencies at really good rates. Now let's take a deeper look at the fees and spread. So if we filter from top to bottom, VirgoCX was second place for buying Bitcoin as cheaply as possible. And to calculate this, I opened all of these platforms at the same time and collected the buy and sell prices, all within a couple minutes of each other as fast as I could. And to get this total fee, we compared it to the price on Google for 1 Bitcoin to Canadian according to Google. So that's the reference price difference. So VirgoCX was 0.66% higher than the price on Google. And then you add the trading fee, which is nothing. You add the deposit fee, and that's how we got the 0.66% total fee. I did that for all of the platforms, and these are the fees that resulted from it. Coinbase was last place. Endax was the cheapest. Now these do fluctuate every day. So some days Endax might be second or Newton might be second, you know, but this is a good tool to compare. And VirgoCX did very well on fees. For selling fees, it was third place out of 18 platforms. Kraken and Endax were ahead of it, but they have fixed fees to withdraw Canadian, whereas VirgoCX has free Canadian withdrawals. Then if we look at the deposit fee, we already went over these, but those are free Canadian deposit and withdrawals. They have no trading fee, so it's only the spread, which was 1.11% for Bitcoin, and that spread was 9th place out of 18. So that's the fees. I'll put a link to this page below if you want to compare this chart yourself. This is on rankfi.com. And lastly, let's look at security real quick. Is VirgoCX safe to use? And overall, yes, it's safe. They were founded in 2018. They use cold storage. They have a $1 million insurance policy. They're FinTrack regulated. They've never had any hacks or incidents. And they offer basically all the security features you can find in your account, 2FA, address whitelisting, and so on. They also have a page for security where I got a lot of this info. And you can see they have a $1 million insurance coverage. And they hold their crypto assets with Coinbase custody, which is a publicly traded company and very reputable platform. So overall, it's a safe crypto exchange. However, using a hardware wallet is always the best option for large amounts of crypto. As you can see, almost half of these platforms have had a hack, and some of these are really big companies like Crypto.com, Coinbase, Binance. They've all reimbursed the users' funds. That just shows there's a lot of hacks in this industry. So just use a hardware wallet, even if the platform is FinTrack regulated and stuff like that. It's always best to use a hardware wallet and stay safe. So my overall review of VirgoCX, this is one of the best places to buy cryptocurrencies as a Canadian. You get the best withdrawal fees for cryptocurrencies. Those are free. So if you're sending crypto to other platforms, VirgoCX is the best for that. They have very low spreads and purchase fees. It's right up there with Newton and Endax. Now, once you get to like the top 3, top 5 platforms, they're all really good options. It just depends what features are most important to you. I personally think Newton has a better user interface and it has more coins. But if you want advanced features, then there's Endax and VirgoCX. Endax also has staking, but it has less coins. And it also has a $5 fee when withdrawing Canadian, but it's free to deposit. So if you want to compare these yourself and find the best places to buy cryptocurrencies in Canada, I'll put a link to this below. If you want to sign up for VirgoCX, there's $30 free if you use the link in the description when you trade $100. So use the link down below. I'll also link to everything else mentioned in this video. If you have any questions or comments or any videos you want to see related to crypto in Canada, let me know below. Drop a like if this was helpful, and thanks for watching.